All right, guys, it is time for a 5-minute Power Pilates. So this doesn't take very long. You can do this in the morning, you can do it at night. All you need is 5 minutes to do this. So we're gonna do this Power Pilates routine. I'm gonna show you guys the moves first, and then we'll do it all together, all out. All right, starting with your 5-minute Power Pilates, we are going to do bird dogs to start. So if you haven't done a bird dog before, you'll come onto your hands and your knees in a tabletop position. Make sure that your hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width apart. You'll extend your right arm and left leg, so opposite arm and opposite leg. Flat back, abs are in. You're gonna draw your elbow to your knee and do a crunch. So crunching elbow to knee, really crunch in your abs here, and then slowly extend back out, add a little squeeze of the arm, lifting the leg straight up, and then lower them down. You'll do 5 on your right arm and left leg, and then extending left arm, right leg, same thing. So 5, crunching all the way in. This is very controlled and very slow, so try not to rush through it because you really want to feel the motions and do it nice and slow. Slow is key here because it needs to be very controlled. After those bird dogs, we will do some bicycles. So you've done bicycles before, I'm sure. If not, congrats, this is your first time doing bicycles. So we'll come back down to our backside, bringing our hands behind our head. Your elbows are wide. Make sure your elbows are open here. You don't want to crunch them in and get your elbows to touching. They should be open and wide. And then you're going to send opposite elbow to opposite knee. Meanwhile, my opposite leg is floating. So try not to touch that extended leg to the ground. So chest is opening to alternating sides. So my head is twisting as I'm bringing opposite elbow to opposite knee. We'll do those bicycles for 30 seconds, and then from there, we'll do leg circles. So it is raining leaves here. We're gonna come back and lay on our backside. So my shoulders are gonna be lifted for this. Shoulder blades lifted off the ground, palms are up or down. I like my palms up. Your bottom leg can stay with your heel touching the ground, but you're gonna keep your abs in for this one and extend your right leg straight. Toe is pointed and abs are super engaged here, and you're gonna do leg circles 10 times on either leg. So tracing about the size of a grapefruit, nice and slow. We're thinking down and around, abs should be engaged, your chin is lifted off of your chest, and then lower that right leg. If you need to take a break in between, you can do that. Reset up again with the left leg. So straight leg, my leg is completely extended. You can see my muscle is flexing here, pointed toe, and same thing. Tracing a size of a grapefruit, really contracting your muscles. Abs are in. Back is as flat as it can be, flush against the mat. After those leg circles, we're gonna go into roll-ups. So I'll start from the top. Hands are reaching towards your toes. Above them, they don't have to actually touch your toes, but you're gonna roll all the way back, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, flexing your muscles, flexing, 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 until you lower all the way back. And then you're going to slowly roll up again. Think arms, chin, abs, and reach towards your toes. So slowly roll back, thinking like you're counting 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is very slow and very controlled. So you're gonna do 10 roll-ups total, and then after that, we're gonna do single leg bridges. So bring your feet hip width apart, and then rest your upper body on the ground. Arms are by your sides. Send your right leg to the air. Right leg is straight. Your bottom leg is bent, and you're gonna press your bottom heel into the ground. And as you press your heel, you're gonna lift your hips and squeeze your butt. So look, I'm even shaking as I'm doing this. That means it's definitely working. So squeezing as you lift up, you're gonna do 10 on the right leg and 10 on the left leg. So once you lower, switch out your legs, left leg straight this time, and pressing up, abs engaged. Think hips up, abs down, and I'm squeezing my butt, pressing my bottom heel into the ground as I lift my hips in the air. So single leg glute bridges, 10 times on either leg. And last but not least, we have saw twists for 10. So bring your feet up, your legs, you're in an L shape, feet are hip width apart. You're going to bring your arms to a T, and like you are cutting with a saw, or it's called a saw twist, like you're cutting with a saw, I guess. You're gonna reach toward your opposite, on the outside of your opposite foot. So adding a little twist with the obliques and come back to open. Again, twisting through the obliques. My chest stays lifted, but it's twisting towards opposite sides. So this is 1 and back, this is 2 and back. So 10 saw twists, and after that, you are done with your 5-minute Pilates. So you guys know the moves, let's do the full thing all out. All right, guys, 5-minute power Pilates. It's time to do this workout all out. You guys have carved out the 5 minutes of your day. I'm so proud of you for that. So let's get started with our bird dogs. Remember, we have 10 total, 5 on each side. So come to that tabletop position. Remember, these movements are slow and controlled, so it's all about your form here. So send right leg or right arm, left leg out, arms, legs all straight, and crunch in nice and slow using the abs and extend. That's 1. So pulling opposite elbow to opposite knee, really crunch in the abs. 2. So on the way up, make sure you're squeezing your butt and squeezing your arm and lifting to shoulder height. Last 1. And squeeze, and go ahead and lower. This time, left arm and right leg. Really gotta know your lefts and your rights here. So pull in right knee to left elbow, add in a crunch, and extend nice and slow. So squeeze the arm and squeeze the booty at the top. Together and apart is 2. Make sure that palm is spread, that right palm, that you have your weight evenly distributed throughout your right hand. Keep going, so good. Focusing, gaze is right at your mat, last 1. And extend, and go ahead and set it down. From there, you can sweep your feet through. We're gonna do some bicycles, warm up our abs. Well, our abs are already warm, so we're gonna keep working through the abs. Coming down to the ground, bring your hands behind your head. Your elbows are wide here. Send both legs long, and bicycles for 30 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, and 1. So opposite elbow to opposite knee. Remember, our chest stays open here. Our elbows stay back. Try to keep that bottom leg hovering. Never let it touch the ground. Engage your abs here. You want your back to be nice and flat, and feel those abs fired up. My entire abdominal wall is burning. Keep going. We got 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. You can stay seated, no need to get up. We're gonna do some leg circles. So I'm gonna bring my upper body to rest on the mat. Arms, palms face up, arms are by my sides. My shoulder blades are lifted, my chest is slightly lifted. And then I'm going to bring my right leg up to start 10 circles. That is 1. So abs are engaged. Try to keep your back flush with the mat. Chest is lifted. 5. Breathing. 2 more. And the last one, go ahead and lower. Same thing on the other side. Abs are engaged. 10 here, and go. So remember about the size of a grapefruit here. My legs should be flexed. You can see my entire muscle contracted. 5 left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. You can relax the abs for just a second. After those leg circles, we are doing roll-ups. So we can stay right here. Excuse me, frog in my throat. We're gonna do roll-ups for 10. So think arms, chin, abs, and reach. Ready? Going arms, chin forward, abs are crunching, and reach toward your toes. If you wanna touch them, you can, and roll all the way back. So everything here is nice and slow, nice and controlled. So we're gonna do 10 of these total. Look, I'm gonna tap my toes even just for you guys and roll back nice and slow. So the reason we're doing this slow is because we don't want to go off of momentum. we wanna make sure that we're using our abdominal muscles. And if we're just swinging around, we're not really using our muscles very much. So this requires our abs to lift us up rather than swinging our entire body. Make sure you're breathing, make sure you're always breathing. That oxygen is really important to fuel your muscles. Halfway there, nice and slow. Try to plant your legs into the ground here. Try not to let your heels come off the ground if you can on the way up. I know they want to come off the ground so badly, but try not to let them. Almost there, you're more than halfway there. You guys are so strong. Keep up the amazing work. You'll get through this, and it's only 5 minutes of your morning. Just remember that. We got 2 more. And the last one. Make it your best. Get those abs fired up. Arms, chin, abs, reach, and relax. Whew, awesome job. After those roll-ups, we have single leg glute bridges. So 10 on either leg, coming down to our backs. Feet are 6 inches away. Right leg in the air, leg is straight, and press. That's 1 and lower. Press and lower. 3, so really feel the squeeze in the butt. 4, straightest leg. 5, chest down, abs up. Just kidding. Abs down, hips up. Keep going. Last one, and lower. Switch out your legs, left leg is straight. 10 here, and go. Again, make sure that leg is stick straight. Point through your toe. 4, squeeze through your butt. Feel the back of the leg. 6, 7, try not to let that leg bend. 9, and 10, beautiful, go ahead and lower. Now that you've done those single leg bridges, we got saw twists to finish it out. 10 of these, arms to a T, sit in your L, and go. Reach is 1, back, reaching across, open through the chest. Try to get those obliques fired up for your last movement. 5, 6, notice how I'm twisting and going forward, and then opening. Twisting, going forward. So engaging the abs here. Just a few more, 2 more, 1 more, and last one. And go ahead and open, and maybe give yourselves a round of applause because that was amazing. That was your 5-minute Power Pilates. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did. We have so many more workouts for you guys. Make sure you check out Coach Mare, check out our ab workouts, check out our yoga, check out our breathing, recipes, we've got it all. So subscribe and check out our other videos, and see you next time.